Hello, Tara.
Aura! How are you? Have you seen the others lately? I'm so sorry I haven't been able to keep in touch with you. I've been very busy with orders from Gaia. I've been given the job of reshaping the Earth. I guess it was time for a layout change.
It's beautiful, Tara. I actually haven't really seen Aqua or Yastrina lately, but I have seen Gaia.
You've seen Gaia? Have you seen Avium?
Avium? Why are you asking about him?
Well, I was just wondering because...
Because you like him! You know he likes you too. He likes you a lot more than you think.
Aura, you're starting to float away.
Whoops. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Gaia and Ion have scheduled a meeting.
A meeting? It isn't time for the annual meeting yet. Why are we having it so early?
Well, I'm not very sure, but she sounded serious.
When is the meeting supposed to start?
Sunset at her palace.
Aura, that's in 5 minutes!
Sorry, I kinda just got distracted on the way here.
Don't worry, Aura. It isn't your fault. It's just in your nature. We better go now. We might make it in time if we teleport right now.
Tara, slow down! You know I'm the shortest and that I don't have as long legs as everyone else.
About time you two showed up. Why are you late?
It's my fault! I got distracted and forgot to inform Tara about the meeting until 5 minutes before sunset.
It's all right, my daughter. Even though I'm disappointed in you for neglecting to tell Tara about the meeting until very late, I am proud of you for admitting your mistake.
Aqua, I've been great. How are you?
Oh, you know, the usual. Just creating waterfalls by order of Gaia.
You make that sound like it's not a big deal.
Ion, would you like to begin?
Gaia and I have concerns that a new power is rising.
What do you mean?
We have reason to suspect that someone is plotting to overthrow us as Mother Nature and Father Time.
We have suspicions of who it could be, but we cannot say for sure.
So, why did you call us for here?
We wanted to warn you for, just in case whoever tries to overthrow us decides to go after you. You are the most powerful spirits after Gaia and myself. Ah, Avum is here. Now that we got that business out of the way, we shall all sit down to a feast. Right on time, too.
Hello, everyone.
So, are you going to sit next to Avium?
Aura.
Come on, Tara. He likes you, and you like him. You two just need to get together already. I tried to warn you.
Hey, Tara.
Hello, Avium. How have you been?
I've been great. I finally earned my own time pocket watch. How have you been, though? I haven't seen you since the last gathering.
Well, I have actually been doing a project for Mother Nature.
What kind of project?
Oh, just reshaping the Earth.
The entire Earth?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Hi, Avium. So, what are you planning on doing after the feast?
Well, I was actually planning on talking to Tara about something.
Are you planning on talking to her about that thing that you told me about?
You both are driving me crazy.
Aqua. So, what do you think about the meeting we had about the spirit that could overthrow Gaia and Ion?
Well, I know it must be happening in the near future since Ion was able to foresee it. Too bad he couldn't figure out who it could be so we could stop them.
Yeah, but when you think about it, it's another spirit's turn to take charge. Maybe there needs to be a new Mother Nature and Father Time. They could be trying to stop the inevitable from happening. I mean, they have been in charge for hundreds of years. Maybe it's time for a change and they just don't want that change to come.
Yustrina, I don't think I want someone to replace Gaia and Ion, even if their time is up. Who could take Gaia's place? I mean, she hasn't even picked or created a new spirit to take her place as Mother Nature. I know they can be harsh and strict on us, but Gaia is basically our mother. I mean, she created us to help Ion and her maintain the balance of the earth.
What I'm saying is that all things must come to an end at some point. Maybe it's just their time.
Tara! I really need to talk to you.
Oh, what is it?
I really need to talk to you about the situation Gaia and Ion mentioned during the meeting.
Do you know something about it?
Tara, I'm going to attend to my duties. Could you meet me at Father Time's castle later?
You don't have to go. I'm sure this won't take long. I'm sorry, Aqua, please, just 1 second.
Look, I know that this could be very important, and I don't want to interrupt your duties. I want what's best for you and your sisters.
We need to go somewhere else. We can't talk here, so we need to teleport. Follow me.
Aqua, why are we here?
We couldn't talk at Mother Nature's palace. I don't want Yustrina to hear what I wanted to talk to you about.
Why would you not want her to hear our conversation? Is something wrong?
Well, I'm starting to think that this new power rising that Ion was talking about could be Yustrina.
Wait, what? Why would you think Yustrina is the threat rising against Gaia and Ion? The threat is also putting us in danger, and that includes her. There's no way.
Well, Yustrina was talking to me at the gathering feast, and the way she was talking made me start to think that she could be the threat rising to power.
What exactly did she say to you that could possibly make you think that?
Yustrina was saying something about it being someone else's turn to take charge. And how maybe it was just their time.
That doesn't necessarily mean that she's the threat, though.
Tara, I think you just don't want to admit that the threat could be from our very own sister. We need to confront her about this. She said, and I quote, All things must come to an end at some point. Maybe it's just their time. Now, that to me sounds like a threat, and that she could be the very one who is planning to overthrow Gaia and Ion.
I'll think about it. But do not mention any of this to Ara.
Why not? Don't you think she deserves to know?
No, because we honestly don't know. You could have just, I don't know, assumed all of this, and the real threat could be out there while we are focused on your assumptions.
Tara, you know I don't actually want to believe that our sister could be the future threat. I just want to make sure is all. You didn't hear the conversation she and I had. The way she talked really worried me, and I want to make sure my family is safe.
I understand, Aqua. I'll think about all of this, but for now I have to go. Avium is waiting for me at Father Time's castle.
Alright. And if you want or need to talk to Avium about this, you can. But I don't think Gaia and Ion need to know about this.
Maybe it would be a good idea if Avium knew about this. He could probably even help us figure out if Yustrina is really the threat or not. Meet me at my house tomorrow morning. I know we both have jobs to do, but I'm sure taking one morning to figure this out won't do any harm.
Alright. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Tara, you're here earlier than I thought you'd be.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. This place could probably use some cleaning up.
No. There are just a lot of clocks.
Well, we are in charge of time. But seriously, I don't think this room had really been cleaned in years. That's the emergency time portal. I think it's only ever been used once, but Ion doesn't talk about it very much. I think this is more of an experimental project that failed when he tested it.
Huh. I wonder if he could use it to go back in time or maybe to the future.
Theoretically, he probably could, if we could ever get it working properly. I don't think he worries about it very much, since he uses his premonitions to foresee the future.
So you mean he actually sees these predictions in his mind? Does that mean you can too?
Well, I can see premonitions in my mind, but they aren't as accurate, and I don't get as many as Ion.
You're in training to someday take over the duties of Father Time himself. Your training is bound to take longer and be harder than anyone else's. I'm just an elemental spirit who has the power over Earth. That's nothing compared to the responsibilities Mother Nature has. She hasn't even created a new spirit to replace her, so I will never know that kind of responsibility.
So, what did Aqua want to talk about? I've never seen her act like that before. She's usually so calm and laid back, but today she seemed almost frantic. I'm a little worried about her.
Oh, where do I begin? Aqua thinks that Yustrina might be the threat that is rising against Mother Nature and Father Time.
What? Why would Yustrina be the threat? It doesn't make any sense. That's like saying Aura is the threat, and we all know she couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, but I was hoping you could help us figure out whether or not Yustrina is actually the threat.
Alright. I'll look into this, but I can't promise anything since I haven't fully practiced my powers for something like this. Tara, Yustrina is coming, and she's looking for you.
What? How do you know that?
I had a vision of her coming, and I can sense someone approaching the castle. I guess we'll have to hold off our talk a little bit longer, huh?
Why don't we talk after we deal with the rising threat? I better go now.
Tara, wait. Please be careful.
Don't worry. I will. Hello, Yustrina.
We can't talk here. We need to leave.
Alright. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk to you about the future threat that's rising up against Mother Nature and Father Time. I wanted to know what you thought about it. I'm honestly not sure if it's true or not.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess... I mean, what do you think of this threat that Ion and Gaia have warned us about? What if they're just saying there's a rising threat to stop whoever's supposed to take the throne next? I mean, maybe it's time for someone else to take the throne and they just don't want to give it up.
Yustrina, I don't think it's time for someone else to take the throne. I really do believe that they are telling the truth about the threat, and I honestly don't think that anyone would be up for the task at the moment. Why are you talking about this anyway?
Well, the reason I'm talking about this with you is because of Avum.
What about Avium?
Well, I never really finished my conversation with Aqua earlier because she didn't seem interested in what I had to say. She probably thinks I'm a threat or something ridiculous like that. But the point that I was trying to make to her was the fact that Avum is supposed to be the one taking Father Time's place. What if he wants to take over earlier than Father Time intended and rule over us?
Oh, wait, why didn't you explain this to Aqua earlier? I know you said she didn't seem interested, but why would you stop talking to her?
I just felt like I couldn't trust her with the information I wanted to give her. Besides, she's always been kind of spacey, I guess is the right word. We are the closest in age and have always been the most responsible of the elementals. I just felt like out of everyone, I could trust you the most.
I guess I can see your point. I talked to her earlier and now I feel like that she may have made a big deal about nothing. You are right about one thing. She does think you are the threat rising up to power, but I told her that couldn't be. I mean, you're an elemental and our sister. Why would you rise against your own family?
Really? I should have seen that coming.
Actually, I'm meeting with her tomorrow to talk about it. But I'll tell her what you told me. It sounds like all of this was just a big misunderstanding. So, why would you think Avium will be planning on overthrowing Mother Nature? I guess I could see why he would do that to Father Time, but why Mother Nature?
Well, I would think that he would overthrow Mother Nature and use a surprise attack against her because she's just as powerful as Father Time, meaning that she could destroy him if she needed to. I'm pretty sure he would destroy us too. I know we're more powerful than him right now, but he could get to us like he would Gaia with a surprise attack.
That sounds like it needs to be a pretty elaborate plan.
Yes, it is.
Well, I believe I must go now. I need to head home and get some rest. I will see you soon.
I will see you soon as well.
Where is she? Aqua? Aqua! Where are you?